Alison, it was such a delight to have you here. Thank you so much for coming. How was your retreat for you?
It was amazing. It was sort of what I thought it would be, and then not what I thought it would be, and more. And it was sort of magical at moments, in a way that I can't quite describe. And you sort of want to cling to those things, but actually I think you can't. You just have to let it be and let it all settle. It was extraordinary, and what an amazing group of people, and something to learn from everyone, and something to love in everyone as well. It was really special.
What do you think you got for yourself, for your life?
I think things that I sort of knew that I needed to look at or sort out, and I've been having therapy for a very long time, so I think I thought I was like, I knew where I was at. And then there were things like some of the stuff that came up yesterday, the things that we've been spinning around and around and around in therapy for ages. And I've looked at them a bit and then hidden away. And I think there was something about the physicality of what we did yesterday that just allowed you to release that stuff in a different way from simply talking. So I think there were things that I sort of knew in here, but after yesterday I actually understood differently. And that there were things that I don't know, I knew that I needed to look at, but I didn't know how to. I think that's what it's done. I hope it's stuff that I can carry on with at home.
It is something that we cannot understand with head, but and we can't describe. And the impact it has on our life is like a little thing that you shared with me. Like I came outside for a walk and suddenly I caught myself singing out loud. You know, that wouldn't happen normally.
Yeah. Well, it would, but just not in quite that way. Yeah, and also, I don't know, music is such an important thing for me, and when in difficult times of emotion, I can't sing anymore, and I can't play, and I can't even listen to it sometimes. And it's funny, over here I've been listening to a lot of spoken word, haven't really wanted to hear music, and then the last couple of days I've been really got some music around. It's always quite, I know that's always quite telling for me.
Yeah. How would you describe the retreat with the 3 words?
Transformational is a really good word, I think. Definitely. And rejuvenating, I think, and fun. It's been really fun.
I suppose we had all of it, right? Like we had a tears, we had a laughter, we had a party, we had an adventure.
Yeah, and it was great having that. It felt sort of, that was one of the things that I hadn't really expected. I thought we'd do our yoga and then it was quite calm, and I brought my huge pile of books to read, and I wanted to sit and read my books all the time, which I do love doing. But there was, at first I was thinking, it seems so weird that Katarina's just got her mates around and we're all just doing shots. Like, that was one of the moments where I just stood there going, I'm so happy, this is so great. And you've made it, you and Katarina have made it feel, you've made it feel effortless, but you can just tell that thought has gone into every single bit of it. You've really, really thought about it, and yet you've made it all seem spontaneous and easy, and it's been amazing.
Beautiful. And the highlights?
Well, the 2 moments I suddenly noticed myself feeling really happy were one at the party when we were dancing, when the band first started playing. It was just really joyful. On the train, Fiona pointed it out, that I was basically hanging out of the train going, I'm so happy. It was so weird. Just loving it. And yesterday morning was, in a weird sort of a way, it was such a release. And, you know, I'm totally, like, I'll try any of that kind of thing and just see what happens. But I sort of have a limit sometimes. When you started saying, right, we're going to go outside and find a tree, I thought, we're going to hug a tree. Oh my God, we're going to hug a tree. Can't believe I'm going to have to tell my friends. And then when you said we were actually going to do it, I was sort of going, yeah, that makes sense. It makes total sense. Yeah. And Laura and I were just talking about how we found our tree, and that was the one for us, and we knew. And it sounds absolutely
Yes.